He is the source of our life tonight. We can't go through anything tonight without Him. Again, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. I'm also posting this on YouTube today. Today's message is come out of your cave. You know, so many of us get so bottled up with things, and we try to hide and just try to find a place. But God can find us tonight, and God can help us. No matter what pit you're in, you're never too low that God can't reach up. The prophet Elijah was a man of God like none other described in the Bible. He did mighty exploits for the Lord, and saw the hand of God move to perform great miracles at Elijah's word. At his word alone, God stopped the rain for 3 years. At Elijah's word, the rain came down again. At his word, the fire fell from heaven. In his word, 400 priests of Baal were slain. Elijah spoke, and secret sins of Ahab and Jezebel were brought to light for all to see. God used him mightily. But even this mighty man of God was susceptible to the tricks of the devil, and it was only a short step to finding himself bound up in the spirit and on the run. Some of you's on the run tonight. God's trying to catch up with you. Jezebel, the queen of sin, if you will, was after Elijah, and she was determined to have his head on a pole if she ever caught him. Elijah had defied her idol gods and false priests on Mount Carmel, and he came from the mountain to victory, and was now entering into one of the deepest valleys of depression that he would ever experience. How many of you tonight is facing your deepest valley of depression that you've ever faced? I've been there, and I've come out of it. I was in those caves. I was in that doubt. I was in that fear. I was at that crossroads in my life. But God saw fit, and here I am today, and so can you, because you're stronger tonight than you can only imagine. He went from a mighty man of God performing miracles, signs, and wonders to a man filled with self-pity, whirling in agony of deep, dark depression under a juniper tree. How many of you tonight went from great things, great mighty things have you seen, but you went from that so deep of a depression that you didn't even think you could ever see the light of day again? You know, God can bring you out tonight. You don't have to hide in a cave. You don't have to hide under a tree. You don't have to seclude yourself to just your home. You don't have to stop associating with people. You don't have to stop going out and going to church. You don't have to stop doing all these things, because God can move in your life. God can move. God, the same God that was there when you was doing those great mighty things, is the same God that's with you today. Depression has no hold over you tonight, and you can overcome, because we had the victory in Jesus.